Good morning. It is Monday. It's about 7:30 and I'm not going into work today. I actually have a job interview this afternoon, but as you might be able to tell, I'm still feeling quite unwell. So I'm going to pump in some vitamins and some Codral and sort of take a very slow day and just to sort of get through the interview. But yeah, I thought I would just vlog today and all the things that I get up to, and I'll probably just wait and post this later because obviously it's very current and like I don't know what's going to happen with this job interview. So yeah, come along with me. Oh my god, I was just mid putting away my makeup brushes because I washed them yesterday, and I'm realizing that my big it's like a, what do you call them, like a marshmallow beauty blender sponge. It was like this, it's like this big, is gone. And I just know because Nala had a fixation on the dishwashing scrub. Like we had a scrub mummy and sponge, and she absolutely demolished the crap out of that, and I can't find this beauty blender anywhere. So I just know that she's taken it somewhere, and one day we're gonna find a ripped up shredded beauty blender, and I just don't know where it is. This is also kind of funny, but yesterday Nav did grocery shopping on our behalf, and I just sent him like a list of things to get, and instead of like, obviously, you know, when you're at the shops and you're quite frazzled, he wasn't really paying attention to the text messages, and he ended up scrolling too far up and bought ingredients that I had sent him like many weeks ago. So he ended up, that was back when I was fixating on this sourdough avocado feta toast. So he did end up getting me sourdough and all the ingredients to make this. So we will be having it for brekkie. So yeah. Nice. Squirrel. Girl. Why do you do this? Oh my god. I think that the pickled onions will be so good on this toast. What a great addition. Okay, let's try. I just know this is going to be so good. That's going to be so yum. Alright, and then just feta and balsamic vinegar, and we're good to go. I just sat down with my brekkie, which is in front of me and you can't see it, but I was just writing a to-do list of all the things that I want to get done today. I know I've literally just come off of school holidays, but honestly a day off is such a privilege, so I really want to make the most of it. So I have lots of like life admin-y things to do. Like I need to call my bank because we're refinancing our home loan and moving away from the bank. I just need to call and get some like forms to discharge ourselves from that loan, and then I need to call my builder, not my builder but like the maintenance person that they're associated with, to come and do like our home little fixing jobs that was due many months ago, but I've been procrastinating making this phone call. But also because the builders were so late and so non-communicative about this whole process, and it just like put me in such a mad state, because I'm like, if you're going to do things only when it's convenient for you, then why am I expected to make this phone call ASAP? Like I know it impacts our home, but like the concept, like anyway, we're gonna make that phone call today. It's fine. I'm also needing to go to the shops. I need to post off a few Depop orders. I have a click and collect to get from Kmart, which I can't wait to show you. I am gonna go take my t-shirt and get it hemmed. I want to stop by Cotton On just to see their flat range. I know that they're like very cheap at the moment, like $15 or less dollars, so I just want to go in and see what they have and whether they're like cute or not. I don't mean to brag, but it's literally 9:15 a.m. and I've already sorted out my bank and I've booked in my maintenance guy to come and fix the house things. So I'm literally gonna get dressed and head to the shops now and smash out the other things on my to-do list, and then it's interview prep time. Guys, I just got done at the shops and I've just come back to my car. I did grab some sushi for lunch later, but it's literally not even 11 o'clock. But I went to the only place that I know of in this particular shopping center that does like tailoring, and tell me why to hem a t-shirt, like just to crop it a little bit, was going to cost me $30. I feel like I've seen videos out there like people getting full dresses, like corset dresses, tailored to fit them better for like $50. I was like, why is cropping a freaking t-shirt, like, I feel like it shouldn't be $30. Like, I've had like buttons replaced, jeans like tailored before, and it cost like $10 to $15 per piece. And I don't know, I don't know if that's just like the new standard, or whether I was just like completely shook for no reason. But I think I'm gonna go to a different shopping center and try asking for like quotes there to see if the price like gets any more reasonable. Otherwise, I'm contemplating, I know Beck's mum is really good with like hemming things, so I'm gonna literally as a last resort ask her to see if her mum would be happy to do it for me, and I'll just like pay her to do it. So hello, I just got home, so I thought I would show you guys everything that I got. So this is what we click and collected from Kmart. It's just this little shell lamp. I have also ordered, we made a team order. I know it's like Shane's cousin, but we just got like random bits and bobs for the house and for the cats. Actually, we get there like, so Nala keeps losing her bell. I think like the bell came on like a keychain ring, and that ring is just very easy to come loose, and the bell kept falling off, and we fixed it a few times, but it just kept falling off. So now she's just like living and existing without her bell. So we did just get like a few backups of those. We also got them little jumpers and little knits and things, which I'm so excited for. And then we just got like little knickknacks, like I got some like double-sided tape that's like removable. So the cats sleep in our bedroom and they climb all over the place, and we're quite like flexible in that sense. Like, we don't like really tell them off for being anywhere in the house apart from the kitchen bench top, which they still freaking do because they're cheeky little buggers. But I was very hesitant to get any lamps or night lamps or anything big, especially because of the risk of it falling and breaking. The one thing that we did have that the cats have broken is like a plant, and like the plant was in like a ceramic sort of like pot, and obviously like it smashed, and that's the only thing that we've really had that's broken. We also had like a candle holder, also like ceramic vibes, that has broken. So I'm very hesitant to put something like this there without like having a way to like secure it down. So I did buy some reusable like removable double-sided tape to try and keep this down and safe. But that being said, I wasn't sure like how big this was going to be, and I'm actually really happy with the size. I feel like that's perfect. Like, it's less likely for them to make contact with it. They definitely will, I can assure you, but that's kind of cool, isn't it? I really like it. It's gonna go on my side of the bed, I think. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate when they do that. Like, why wouldn't you attach a PowerPoint plug? Or why wouldn't you provide one if... Oh, that's so annoying, because now we're gonna have to find a USB thingo. Oh, that's annoying. That's actually really inconvenient. In Cotton On, I definitely filmed a few clips in there, so you probably know I was choosing between two cardigans, and just very conscious that I have ordered like a purple cardigan, which is already like a color, and I probably don't need a bright pink. And like in like when I was filming, the lighting in those change rooms, absolutely shocking, so not flattering, but it was making the pink seem duller than it was. It was like a fluorescent, like a neon pink. and it was like, it had specks of like even brighter pinks in there. So I did end up going with something more neutral. I thought that this would be more everyday, easy to throw on. Also, a selling point for me is if it's hard to get. So I checked on the app and this was completely sold out in like most sizes. So that made my decision for me, to be honest. So there we are. I'm actually thinking of wearing this for the interview today. I'm thinking this, maybe black like tailored pants and black shoes of sorts. Okay, and then I obviously brought back my t-shirt because there was no way I was leaving this to get hemmed for $30. Like, I actually think that that's ridiculous. Like, if it's gonna cost me $30 to have this literally cropped like a little bit, I would rather just return it. I really want to keep it. Like, I do, I really do. It's just, it's too long. My torso's so short. I can't live like this. And then sushi haul, I like never do this, but sushi, so there's two sushi places in this shopping center. One is Sushi Jiro and one is Sushi Hub. I like both, but I prefer Sushi Jiro for their like container boxes with all like the inside out rolls, and they do like really good toppings with it. Whereas Sushi Hub, they do similar boxes, but they never have toppings and it never looks super appealing to me. So I never get those boxes. And I had already walked away from the Sushi Jiro and I couldn't be bothered walking back. So I did end up just getting a few random bits and bobs from Sushi Hub. I think the Sushi Hub does really good like individual sushi rolls, but they obviously are more expensive and it's not worth getting like, if you build your own box sort of thing, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg versus like getting like hand rolls. So I just got the best of both worlds. So I got this salmon and cream cheese hand roll, which I have had before and it's really, really good. And then there's this cheese chicken fire roll, something spicy dragon something roll. And then I got two of the salmon nigiris. They're both different flavors, but they looked really, really good. So I'm very excited to demolish that. But that being said, it's literally 11 o'clock. So I have also just spotted my beauty blender. There it is. It looks like it's still in like good condition, so, but like the thing is, even if I wash it again, I still have to leave it somewhere to dry. And you best believe my clever cats will get to it. So unless I like leave it in a room and lock the door, like close the door, then they won't be able to get in. But like, shouldn't have to be going to these lengths, you know? It is chai time, and let's talk about why I'm applying for a new job. So I have just got my little mortar and pestle and I've added cloves, cardamoms, cinnamon, peppercorn, and I think that's it for now. And then I have chopped ginger in the freezer ready to go. Oh my god, my naughty ass cat is on the bench top with me as we are speaking. But I currently work in a school setting, which I think I have mentioned, which is why I get the perks of school holidays and that sort of thing. But it does also mean that you are working as an allied health professional in a setting that isn't specifically built for you. And by that, I mean, you know, if you're working in a hospital, if you're working in a rehab, there's quite a big team of allied health professionals. You have doctors, nurses, physios, psychologists, and everyone sort of knows your role and yeah, I guess is aware of what your scope is. And in a school setting, I guess the difference is that you are surrounded by people who have studied education, who are trained in that field, and that's their sort of specialty, and they all are really good at helping each other out and they know what they do best. But it can be quite challenging for yourself as an allied health professional to make yourself known to everyone that you're working with and know specifically what you do and when to go for. And like, I'm saying this with a very like, it's like, it just really depends on who you're surrounded by and like how quickly people grasp what I guess you do. But I definitely feel like there's more selling to do in a school setting, trying to sell yourself, trying to sell your role, trying to sell your strategies, your interventions, and that sort of thing. But all of that being said, I absolutely love working in a school. I absolutely love the relationships that you build with the kids, with families, with staff. I think that there are so many pros to working in a school, and I don't see myself really moving out of that space anytime soon, which is why I have applied for another job, but it is still at a school, and it's purely just because I feel like I'm ready for a new challenge, and change isn't always good, but I feel like it could be a good thing, but I really don't know. I'm very yeah, I mean, we'll see obviously what happens and how the interview goes, but that's sort of why I am going for this role. It's just to see what happens. I feel like I'm not really preparing for the interview in the sense that I've been studying or super anxious or stressed about it all day today. However, I do feel like I have gone through some questions with Felicia yesterday. She just called and we sort of went through some practice questions together. I also got Nav to help me do a few practice runs. But the only thing that I get stuck with is when I'm asked a question, I feel like I think it's just such a short amount of time to think and come up with an answer, and then sometimes I start talking and yapping like I do on here, and then suddenly I'm sidetracked and I forget what the actual question was. So I feel like that's what I need to focus on, is remembering what the question is and trying to always bring it back to the question. I feel like that's my biggest thing when it comes to interviews and answering questions, is am I actually answering the question by the time I finish yapping? So since we are going to be answering some of these sorts of questions anyway, let's have a practice run, shall we? Why did I go into being an occupational therapist, and why do I want to work in a school setting? I feel like growing up and being in high school and things, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, but I knew that I didn't want to feel like I was stuck in a position and tied down to doing the same thing for the rest of my life. So that's sort of why I looked into occupational therapy, and that's why I feel like I found the perfect career pathway for me, because there's just so much that you can work on and specialize in the field of OT, and that's really great because I see myself never getting bored of it. I feel like I found my passion for working with kids during placement. My final placement in uni was at a school in Broken Hill, which was a rural placement, and this really helped solidify my, passion for working with children. And it actually was the first time that I realized that OTs even could work in a school. When I first started working post uni as a new grad, I worked in an aged care setting to start off with and immediately hated it. I then went into a pediatric, a private clinic, where I worked with NDIS clients as well as private clients, and that was good. It helped me learn a lot of skills about working autonomously and time management, but it was very a clinical setting. Kids would come into a room and yeah, I don't know, it just felt very clinical. And now that I've been in a school for over a few years now, I feel like seeing the kids in their natural environment, such as school, is so different to seeing them in a boxed room where it's very controlled and very clinical. So yeah, I love working in a school, and I feel like it's where I see myself being for a very long time. So that's sort of why I am trying to stay within the school field. See, this is what I mean. Did I even answer the question? Oh, I can't. All right, let's add some ginger. My mum is a legend, and she gave me this little baggie of chopped ginger, which I can just throw into the tea. How good. Great. And then I feel like there's always going to be questions about conflict and how you're going to manage those sorts of situations, challenging conversations, challenging situations at work. So I feel like I just need to focus on using all of my examples from the school setting, because I don't know, I'm hoping that that's a really attractive point for them, is that I'm coming from a school setting into another school setting. It's just a different school. So hopefully that's a big selling point for me, because I feel like people that work in the school settings, especially like OT, speech, like allied health, it's a really small world, so you'll kind of know who's around, and you'll often like go visit other schools to see how they're running things and sort of feed ideas off each other. But yeah, I'm hoping that that's the vibe. I think I'm gonna like write down a few examples that I know I want to use when those sorts of, I guess, questions come up, like for conflict and for challenging situations. I don't know what other questions I really need to like prepare specific examples for, but that's how we're going. I already poured in a little bit of milk, but now I've bought this and it's like protein milk. I don't know, I've never had it before, so I'm not sure how it will go. Surely can't be bad for you. I definitely went ham with the spices today, so I think I will add some sugar as well. Raw sugar, of course, because we are health queens. And I reckon this will make at least 3 to 4 cups, so I am going a little bit ham. Oopsies. And also my spoon is really small, but look how cute she is. Got her in Singapore. Mix, mix, mix. The moment of truth. That's so hot. That is so good. That's really good. Definitely better than yesterday's. I feel like yesterday I put too much water, so it like really diluted the taste of it. But today's like, it's there. It's there. I still feel like more milk, less water in the future. Sky! Shut up, why do you look drunk? Noah, why do you look drunk? Okay, 4th time lucky. I think I was just putting too much hair into my, into that bun. So I've done it much smaller now, and I think I much prefer it. It's a lot more subtle. It's not a massive thing. So I think I'm gonna stick with this and just leave it. I think I just need to put a little bit more product through like the rest of my hair, but yeah, I think I'm happy with that. According to my mailbox, my packages have arrived. Let's go get them. Okay, so the packages all did come. I did film like a bit of an unboxing for TikTok, but from Amazon Prime, I got these 3 things. This is the moisturizer that I use like literally every day. It's the Torrid Dive-In Soothing Cream. Numbers in Pore Zero Peeled Egg Toner Pads. Love these. And I bought these to try. I've never tried them before. They're just the Koji Sun soap. I've heard good things. I don't know, we'll give them a go. Also, I'm wearing this jacket. I think I much prefer this size. I got the medium as well, but I feel like this is the small and it's already really oversized. The camera is shaking because Sky wants to sit nowhere else but where my phone is currently sitting. Oh my God, as long as she doesn't topple it over. Oh no, she's toppling it over. Girl. Okay, we're fine, it's okay. Yes, I think I much prefer the small, but I am also waiting on the 80s bomber jacket that Lioness also has to arrive, and then I'll choose either between them or keep both of them depending on like what the vibes are. I also picked up these satin skirts that Uniqlo came out with. I feel like it's really hard to find a flattering satin skirt. It's such a staple piece. I love long skirts, but I just haven't found any that I love until these. They are so great. They come with like this little inner skirt as well, so that it, I don't know, just makes it double layered and like more thick and comfortable, and I really like it. The waistband is also super thin and you just like tuck it in and it's really flattering. So I got a size medium and I feel like it fits me perfectly. So yeah, I'm so happy about those. I think they are very low in stock though, so go have a look now because they will definitely sell out, I think, if they haven't already. But yeah, that's everything that I got. The confidence, the audacity. Ultimately in life, I just want to have the cutest glassware. I genuinely, so cute. Wow, the way that I park my car, like my steering wheel, really affects the video quality, lol. but I just got to my interview destination. Already thrilled about the parking situation. I feel like currently at my workplace, finding a car park is like looking for gold, so that's already like a win. But thank God I did leave when I did, because there was an accident on the freeway, and I am like, I'm 15 minutes early now, but like it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, here we are. I just got back from the interview. I think it went well, but it's really hard to tell, you know, and especially because obviously I don't know how the other interviewee went. I am pretty sure it's just between me and her, so we'll see what happens. But I just called my friend that currently works in this school on the way home and just debriefed, and it was really just like wholesome and funny, and it makes me, everything that she says literally makes me want the job more. But yeah, I'll be content either way, because I'll still be in a very privileged position of working at a school, which is great, and I am really close, work is really close to home at the moment. So yeah, I'll be happy with either, but the new job and the new opportunity just is very like exciting. Well, I already told mum that I won't be doing yoga in these conditions, so we'll not be doing that, but I was thinking maybe I will. I'm quite hungry. I'm gonna have this to get me through, but I might just head over there now because mum has prepared some snacks and things. So I might just take my book with me and just like spend the hour that they're doing yoga reading, and hopefully that will push me through to dinner time. So that's what we're gonna do. Pringles are just so freaking good. Yum. Okay. There has been a slight change of events. Wait. Oh my god. Slight change of events. I have just locked myself out of my house, so that's really fun. At least I have my Pringles, my book, and my water bottle, which are the essentials. So maybe I'll just read out here until my dad comes to pick me up. I was so fussed about having my Pringles, having my drink bottle, having my book, having all of these things with me that I forgot to bring my keys. So there you go. Love this for me. Hello, it is Tuesday now and I am still home, sick. I tried to get as much sleep in as I could, but I was really struggling. I just woke up like with my natural body clock, and then I was struggling like to breathe. So then it was really hard to go back to sleep. So I just got up. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I am hoping that either today or tomorrow, it'll be a bit of a red flag, green flag identifier if my friends get reference check calls sometime today or tomorrow. So we'll find out. Guys, it is now Thursday. I went back to work for the first day today after having so many days off sick. And honestly, I have already had a hunch, but I feel like today really solidified that I am not going to be getting this job, which is okay. I've just like have to come to terms with that. I would love to find out just like for sure tomorrow. Like I would love a phone call tomorrow. And I just know because like I'm obviously really close with my work, like my team at work. So, and they're obviously my referee. So I would know if they had called for like reference checks and stuff, and they just haven't. And it's been this many days. And I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I'm just saying that like 99% of my gut is telling me that it's not going to happen. Guys, it is now Friday. I just got home from work, and literally in the last like hour, I got the news that I got the job. I actually can't. So I will be finishing up in the next few weeks. I haven't let my current workplace know. Obviously I just found out, so I'll probably tell them on Monday, but yeah, I'm feeling very excited, a little bit nervous because obviously I'm leaving my comfort zone, but I actually can't believe it. I feel like because the build up of, I guess like the days, I've never had to wait this long to find out whether I've gotten or not gotten a job. Like usually it's pretty like, I don't know, I feel like I've always had jobs where after the interview I found out like literally in the next day or the day after that. Like I don't have to really wait for that long, but because I waited for so long, I had to call back, or like I needed to call the number to speak with the person to find out like what the result of the interview was. And I was literally shaking when I was making the call, but then once we started speaking, it was literally fine. It's like nothing happened. And to be fair, like, because you know how like when you first start conversations talking about like, oh, how's your day, like how are you going, I was like trying to get through that because I knew like what was coming next. Like it's either a congratulations or a you did really well, but, and I was waiting for the but, because it like we literally spoke for like a few minutes and like we still hadn't like come to the point of the call yet, and that made me feel even more anxious. But anyway, I actually have a therapy session at 5 today and it's 4:20, so I have a little bit of time, so I might just like settle down, have a shower maybe, and just like process all of this. But I'm feeling lots of feelings and they're all currently positive and excited vibes. So good morning. It is Saturday now. I just thought I would come on and quickly end this video here. I know it's been a bit of a whirlwind. I've gone through so many emotions and I guess just like it's a big change for me. So I'm really happy that I got the job and I will be taking it. So yeah, in upcoming vlogs, I guess I'll be transitioning out of my current job and into my new job, which is very exciting, but also, yeah, just lots of emotion. So yeah, thanks for coming along with me for this process and journey. And yeah, this is unlike any other video I have ever filmed, and hopefully unlike any other video that I will film in the near future, because I don't want to move jobs from job to job. I want this to be my it job, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you for watching if you've made it this far.